Okay, well, but you can't really see me because I'm in the dark. So, hey, everybody, welcome to All About the Joy Friday Night Live. It's me and Cynthia. Are we live? Yeah, we're live. We're live. You see what he just did? He just came on.
Huh?
Oh,
You see what she just did? She just left.
no. What happened? No. Wait, Cynthia, can you see us now? Hey,
I
Rick.
can see everybody now.
But you can't see yourself. Oh, because it moved over.
No, it when Rick came on, it made us all smaller. So now I can see everybody.
Okay, are you comfortable being on the bottom? Okay.
Yeah.
Just go with that. I couldn't stop it as it came out of my mouth. All right. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm in a cave. I just want to just give me a minute. No. Well, that's better, right?
That looks nice.
Okay. Still dark. Okay, she's frozen again. Look at.
Oh boy.
Cynthia! I don't understand.
Who's playing video games? Stop it.
Okay. Let's see if we can. I'm gonna have to knock her out again. This is gonna be an ongoing thing. How you doing, Rick?
I'm good. I kind of gave up on Mom. I was like, I can't wait anymore. You got to take care of yourself.
What are you doing? I'm not doing anything. Okay, now I can't hear you.
Oh my God.
Well, no, okay, now we can. Okay. Oh my God.
What a day.
We're 2 years in. Yay!
There she goes again.
No, for real though, what's happening?
I don't know. The internet keeps going in and out.
That's what happened to me the other day. See?
I can see it. It keeps going in and out.
Oh no.
See? It's not just me.
But it's not me. So it's you guys.
No, because you pay $50,000 for your internet.
I don't pay $60,000, but I do pay for the high-end stuff. Because if not, there'd be no one here. I'm just kidding. Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to All About the Joy Friday Night Live. I know I already said it, but I feel like we need continuity. If we had music, it'd be better, but we do not. All right, how's everybody's week going? We'll start with you, Rick, because you were interrupted by someone going in and out, whatever.
Not too bad. I got a nice work surprise. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony. Work surprise bonus?
No, I wish. For the first time in my 20 years there, he gave us Columbus Day off. I'm like, oh, I'll take it.
Oh, so that's Monday?
Mm-hmm.
You mean Indigenous Day off?
Did you switch the name? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, we're changing the name from Columbus to Indigenous Day or Indigenous something day. Yeah.
And I was joking with the person on the phone because the woman called me. She was, I just want to make sure because you're always the last one to know everything. You know we're off on Monday. I was like, yes, I saw you sent it on Teams that we're off, blah, blah, blah. And thank you, Columbus, for discovering something where people were already here anyway.
That's why we're calling it Indigenous Day. That's exactly the point. Okay. I mean, it's not official, but that's what people doing in the rebellion. I'm just saying. Because we're going to learn our history as Americans and we're going to embrace all of it. We're going to embrace all of it, you know what I mean? And be joyful. So it can be Columbus Day, but it can also be the historical truth, which is he discovered something that was already inhabited by people. You know what I mean? Like, that was beautifully said, Ricardo. Can I call you Ricardo from now on? I feel like we need nicknames. No? Ricky?
No, even worse.
Or worse. I think we need a nickname for Rick today, Cynthia. Let's come up with a name. Snookums. Snookums. Melanie, look at the blue for you. Melanie, blue for you. I hope this works. We were trying different ones, but I hope this one was okay. Oh, you know what? Before we go to you, Cynthia, let me just show Rick the array of backgrounds. So this one is for Melanie because it's just regular kind of blue, blah, blah, blah. I think we're going with Schnookums. Schnookums. Okay. This one is, Rick, you said to do this, but it didn't work.
Oh.
Wait.
I liked it. I like it.
I do like that.
You said to, you know what I mean, blow it out. Really?
I like it.
It's
But
kind of
does
cool.
Melanie like it? Because really, it's all that
Oh,
matters.
come on, Melanie, let us know.
All right, we'll leave it up for now. Well, wait, let me just show you the other one. Okay, then we did this one, which has a little bit more color. Oh my God, sorry, I'm clicking too fast. You know, a little red, little purple, little blue. Oh, she likes the other one. Okay, so we'll put the other one. And then I did this one as well. Little poo. Just kidding. Like,
I like this one though. I really do.
I do too. Cynthia's got issues. I
I
don't
like the
know.
blue. I like
Are
that
we gonna
one.
go with this one? All right,
Yeah.
this is we're calling this one the Melanie one. This one is for Melanie this week. Okay. All right. I just want everyone to notice that All About the Joy, it has been a registered trademark for a long time, but now I've been told by my lawyer to start using it. So there's a little R after the joy. Just want everyone to notice. That's why I'm doing all the new, like we're trying to fix everything. So anyways, I'm with Cynthia. What did you say?
The blue.
This one.
Yeah.
Well, there's like 3 of them that are blue. But you said poo, so
No, not the blue one.
okay. So Rick, I forgot what you said was the Columbus Day
We
off.
got Monday.
What about the new woman who was working for you? She gone.
She's still gone. She gone.
Is her friend still there? Didn't her friend work? She's still there?
She's still there. Told us I
Ay
caramba.
caramba! You practicing your Spanish for Bad Bunny?
Do you know what this girl would always say? The one that's gone, like when she would get flustered, and I don't know where this comes from, and I think she's Puerto Rican. She'd say, "Ay, my chicken."
My chicken?
My chicken.
That's not a Puerto Rican thing. That's
I'm
just
like, what is that? Okay.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
That's not. Yeah, that's not. And I'm not Puerto Rican, but everyone always thinks I'm Puerto Rican. And I grew up on the East Coast, so I always thought that was like, you know. And I told you guys that story when I was little and dancing. When I was con Doña Felita, we would sing, "Que bonita la bandera, que bonita la bandera, que bonita la bandera puertorriqueña." And I thought and we would do the whole shake. We were like 4, 5, and 6, and we were shaking our yeah, it was bad. Yeah, bad. We were performing at the VFWs and stuff for like old men. Really weird, but that might be just me.
That's where her sassiness started.
That's where it started, right? So for the longest time, I thought I was Puerto Rican because I sang the song. Puerto Rican. I know. You know what? That's going to stay forever. It's going to stay forever.
Mario actually sent me another video of a dog who was like,
I saw it.
You saw that? That was so funny. And at first I was like, why does this sound so familiar? And I didn't realize, the audio from that one with the video.
So funny. Cynthia, how was your week?
It was crazy. And it wasn't like, I did have a lot of cases, but there was just so much stuff to do this week. Like even the doctors were leaving early because they were done. They were so exhausted.
Did they let you leave early too?
No.
Of course not. Whatever.
But leaving early for them is leaving at 4:30 when I leave because they're usually there till like 6, 7 o'clock.
Oh, look at Melanie. Melanie said Bad Bunny needs to sing something in English. I do not like that he said we have 4 months to learn Spanish. He was being funny. Yeah. Melanie, I want you to be open-minded to the possibility that he is just adorable. He was saying that we have 4 months to learn English. I mean, Spanish. Yeah. No, I might be open-minded. He was just being, that was on Saturday Night Live. He was being,
he was being funny.
But also, I don't even know half of what he says in his songs because, like,
same here.
Just enjoy the music. You don't have to know every single song, like everything he's saying. There's also different dialects in Spanish. So there are different words. And so I don't know all the words that Puerto Ricanos say. They don't, like, for example, this is a really simple one. Cynthia's going to be mad. But when I was growing up, Puerto Ricans used to say la guagua, right? The bus. And in Spanish, Mexicanos and Hondureños say el bus. But that means the bus. Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like it's a weird, just this one, naranja, and I forget what the other one is. There's like 2 words. Yeah, so there's different dialects. So he's really being funny. He wasn't being like you better, but it's just cute. And he does kind of sort of, he doesn't really sing in English, but when he does, it's funny. Like, yeah, like I don't think he wanted him to speak in English, actually. I don't think he wanted him to.
And it's so funny because someone tried to translate one of his songs, and it's so funny because it's just like it doesn't translate well in English.
Mm.
Right.
It's hilarious when you hear it in English.
But Melanie, you can just like, you know what? I will pick 4 of his songs that I think he'll probably play because I'm such a big Bunny fan. I'm not, but I can. And hey, Laura, how you doing? I can get them translated for you in English, easy. It's just it's in Google. I mean, he's singing about what everybody else sings about, basically. Love.
I saw a really,
He loves Puerto Rico a lot,
Yeah.
like
Yes.
a lot.
Yeah, a lot of his songs that are salsa, he's singing about the country. He's singing about Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Can I just say though, there's a lot of songs in English, especially when we talk about you country people. I'm just saying, not you, but you know, the country people. I don't know what Bob Dylan is saying half the time. I don't. It's true. And Bob Dylan won like the Nobel for literature, well, not literature, for music or whatever. He won the big one, or Pulitzer, whatever it was. Like he's big time, right? Like Bob Dylan is, and I don't know half the time what he's saying. Am I wrong?
There was a guy I saw saying kind of the same thing, but he pointed out, like, I guess it was one particular rapper. He goes, "Go ahead, tell me the lyrics. Don't go to Google. Tell me the lyrics right now. You're wrong. You're wrong. You don't even know what he's saying. So why are you gonna criticize for that? You don't know, but you love the music, but you're singing it wrong."
Mm-hmm. Wait, let me see. Bob Dylan won the Nobel. Let me just see. I know he did. Hold on 1 second. Which is like,
sent you guys a video of this guy. He was like, You're complaining about not knowing what Bad Bunny was singing, but does anyone know what Bone Thugs and Harmony was even singing?
I do. Okay, wait. Bob Dylan won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 2016. That's a big deal because it doesn't usually happen. He was the first musician ever to receive that prestigious award. You know what I'm saying? So, like the songs about Puerto Rico and West Side Story. Okay, I love the connection. I love the connection. Yes, Melanie, you can make that connection. That works. However you get there. But here's the thing. I think you just gonna feel the music. You're gonna feel it. You know what I mean? And it's gonna work for you or it's not, but we can still respect it. Like I'll tell you, I went to a bar one time, and this is when I was in Vermont, and they were playing bluegrass. Bluegrass. I don't know bluegrass. Laura said, I don't understand most singers. I listen to the beat. Exactly.
Very true.
And I have to tell you, I tried with all my heart to be open-minded about bluegrass music. It rubbed me the wrong way. Like it just, I was like, yeah, this is not working. But I can still respect it as an art form. You know what I mean? I can still be like gracious.
There's some country songs that I like because you can actually understand what they're saying and you can feel the music and stuff. And then there's others I'm like, what? I can't understand them. The accent is so strong. And
well, I think this is going to be really interesting because I do think it's going to be, it is in Spanish, which is a different language from most Americans, especially if you were born here and all you speak is English. You know what I mean? Oh, Laura, really? That is so interesting. Yeah, bluegrass. I always say bluegrass because but I respect it. It's not my thing. But here's what I'm going to say. I think what's interesting is everywhere else in the world, pretty much, people speak more than their own language. And the United States, we speak English, but it would be great if we could start understanding that we're bigger, we're better than this. We can be more than what we already are. And Puerto Rico is part of who we are as well. And that's kind of why I love it. I kind of love that we're being forced to embrace something that is already a part of our culture as Americans. And I know that might be rubbing some people the wrong way, but good. Let it hurt you a little bit. Let it rub you wrong a little, because then we learn something. Like I learned something about bluegrass. I know it when I hear it. I understand it. I respect it. I move on. You know?
Yeah.
It was funny. Me and my mom had been watching because I didn't even know it existed. Portugal Got Talent. You know how America's Got
Yeah,
Talent?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Portugal Got
yeah.
Talent? And the whole thing's in Portuguese. We can both understand it, but it's funny how many people actually sang in English. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I thought it would be like all Portuguese, but well, I'd say a good 40% were English. I'm
It
like,
was English,
really?
yeah.
But then there was one guy that came on that was French, and he really didn't understand hardly any Portuguese. And then they go, Inglés, Inglés, you speak English? He goes, oh, more English, yes. So then they all start speaking English, and I'm like, y'all
Yep.
speak English? I didn't even know
Yeah.
you spoke English.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if you have friends from all over the world, you know that they speak more than one language. So I wouldn't have been. I mean, I don't know why you're surprised. You weren't really surprised. You just
Well,
liked
because I
that
never heard them talking English the
Right,
whole
right,
time.
right. I mean, most people from other countries, I don't think I know anyone who lives in another country who was born there like native that doesn't speak their own language and English, at least, if not three other languages, you know? I have one
Yeah.
friend who speaks French, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, and I'm like, whatever. And it's like my whole family does. I'm like, whatever. And German, and German.
Wow.
Melanie said, if the music comes with lyrics I don't agree with, how can I enjoy it? I mostly listen to Christian music. So, Melanie, you know what? I'm gonna say this with the utmost respect and kindness. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it, but you can just be open-minded to it. That's all I'm saying. And he talks about the same things any other artist talks about. And you know what I mean? Like we may agree with it, we may not. Look at everyone made a big deal about Kendrick Lamar, and it is the most watched Super Bowl halftime now ever. Like it's so weird. And I know it ain't me watching it 95 times. I think other people were trying to understand what it was about, trying to get it or whatever. And you may not, and he didn't swear on that, which is funny because the actual stuff he swears on, there's a lot of curse words or whatever. But just talking about his experience and bringing it to the table. His experience, and telling the history, giving us information as an artist. And I think we need to be open-minded to art as it is. That's all I want. Just be open-minded to it. That's it. And I don't know why you'd be against Puerto Rico. Like, I don't even know you, but I'm like, what would you? He's not going to say something bad about, I don't know. Like, what would he say bad, Cynthia? I don't know.
I don't
Against
think so.
Christianity? He's also
Yeah.
Christian.
Yeah, he is.
He's also Christian. He doesn't play Christian music, but he's a Christian,
Mm-hmm.
as most Puerto Ricans are. Yeah.
Very true.
Just be open, girl. Just be open-minded to it. No for me, MJ and Usher. What?
She'd rather have somebody like Michael Jackson or Usher.
Laura, you're gonna be open-minded. Or you know what? I guess I don't know who it well, there's some organization that's gonna have their own halftime show during the same time because they don't want to listen to Bad Bunny. I'm like, you people are so
Does
crazy.
they not understand? The stadium is it's a stadium, it's an arena where shows happen, where sports happen. Just that's all it is. It's a show.
No,
You don't have to listen, you don't have to watch it, you don't have to love it.
Okay,
Just
but here's the
appreciate it.
thing. Here's the thing, though. This is okay. I know people are gonna not want to hear this, but I'm gonna say this. When we talk about, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it, but I feel like I have to because it's like the moment. Just be open-minded. Just, oh my God, force yourselves to be open-minded. Oh, Laura said no, the Super Bowl shows I loved. Okay, yeah. Just be open-minded. And it's just 20 minutes of your life. Like that's
Not
the other
even.
part. No one is
Not
asking you
even.
to sleep with Bad Bunny, move in with him, live with him for a year. Nobody is it's 20 minutes max. You know what I mean? Like we as Americans are really like, oh my God, we're so like fickle and fragile and come on. Strengthen up. Come on.
What's funny to me too is that this is about the Super Bowl game. This is just intermission. This is just like a commercial
Exactly.
TV.
Well, because
Y'all having a fit.
it's become more of that. I mean, nobody
Oh, yeah, now.
I don't think anyone here really watches the game. Like, do you watch
No.
the game? I don't watch the game. I'm one of those people who are like, I clock it. Like, okay, how they doing in the first whatever it is, quarter or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like Melanie said, I did listen to several of his songs on YouTube with the lyrics. The lyrics I heard had sexual innuendo. Send me links to songs more about Puerto Rico.
Okay.
But every artist has sexual. George Michael, my favorite. I love him. You know, had a lot of. I mean, one whole song was just about sex. You know, so I hear you. I hear you. I love that you trying though. Got to give it up. Got to give it up. She's trying to find a way in. You know. But a lot of artists, so then you probably didn't listen or watch a lot of the artists that have been on the Super Bowl, like Prince. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not going to have overly sexual content at the Super Bowl because he knows it's the Super Bowl. You know, unlike someone like Timberlake and Janet Jackson, for example, who seem to miss that note. Oopsie. Yeah, like, oopsie. Yeah. And Madonna was very sexual, and Lady Gaga, you know what I mean? Like, so I hear you, but again, I want this to be about how you see all of it and not just Bad Bunny, right? Because as Americans, I want us to be bigger and better and smarter about how we choose things. This isn't about, I know, Melanie, that what you mean is you don't want to listen to anything with sexual innuendo, which means you probably haven't watched most of the halftime shows. I'm just saying, right? That would make sense, right? So, okay, how did we get into all this? Laura, how could you not have loved? Okay, my favorite Super Bowls. We're just gonna take Prince off of this because we all know Prince had the best Super Bowl to this day. I'm sorry, he just did. Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't matter. Like, there's no conversation. Okay, but U2, people forget that after 9/11, U2. They're not American, by the way. I just want to remind people. Bono did this whole thing after U2, and they were amazing. They were amazing. They had all the names come up. And then at the end, he opened up his jacket, and it had the American flag in it, which was just like perfect small touch. But that was one of my favorites because it was so emotional. And I was like looking for Caesar's name on there. You know what I mean? Like, it was just so well done. And I also loved when Bruno Mars and Beyonce came on with Coldplay. People forget Coldplay was the act.
We're also from UK, right? Or Ireland.
Also not American, right? Exactly. Yeah, British. Yeah. So Laura said, if it makes me dance, I will be. Oh, do you not know salsa? Oh, also Paul McCartney, not American. Just for the fans out there, like Bad Bunny, American, Paul McCartney, not, you know, so.
I think
you're going to love to dance. Go ahead, Rick.
The kickback probably to that would be, but it's still in English. That's probably what somebody would probably say.
I know, but I'm going to say, so what? Again, and I'm going to say, I can't understand one thing Bob Dylan says, and he won the Nobel. So whatever, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of artists that we don't understand, but I also think it's more about us growing as a country. That's what I'm seeing us as now. We are growing as a country, even if it's being forced on us. Good. We have to be better than we used to be. We have to be better than we used to be. Yeah, I have faith. It's hard to talk to Andrea every week because she's so like... So I have to keep like jumping myself up. What?
Andrea's just like, no.
Yeah, she's like, no, everything is racism. I'm like, oh my God. Like, she's so funny. But go ahead, Rick. You were going to say something?
I was going to say, if nothing else, out of all this, a lot of Americans that didn't realize Puerto Rico is American now know that.
Yeah, that's the least thing. Yeah. And I think it's also interesting for us to start learning. I hope people start getting this. Like, Bad Bunny is a global superstar, right? Like, we always think, because we all live in our little bubble here in the United States, so all of our stars are global. They're not. And the first time I realized it, the first time I understood was when I worked at Brand New School. Yeah, Laura, Prince was amazing, and anybody who says different is like dead to me. I don't care. Like, you did you guys remember the Prince at the Super Bowl? Do you remember?
Vaguely.
More or less.
No. Okay. Your homework for next week is to watch it.
No, I saw it.
Here's why. He was in the rain. singing Purple Rain.
Oh, I do remember that.
It's unbelievable. Like, it was almost like he orchestrated it. It was so well done. And here's the thing, it was just him. And also, he didn't just play his own music. He played other people's music, which was amazing because usually they're always out there showcasing only their own music. You know, and it was just him. There was no like fireworks. So it was just him playing. And it was like amazing. It was amazing. Yeah. What was I saying before I was rudely interrupted by Laura reminding me that Prince was amazing? It started to rain. Yeah, it was amazing. What were we talking about?
Was it something about Puerto Rican?
No. Was that about being Puerto Rican? No. I was saying something about how we could be better than we used to be. I was giving something really important, and then, you know, whatever. Clearly not that important. So, no. Oh, well, I'll get back to it at some point. What?
How was your week?
Okay, let's just talk about it. So I had a good week, except that I don't have a watch anymore. It broke. I know. It's all right. I'll get a new one.
Did it break or did you throw it?
I know, right? No. For those of you who don't know, we're doing a 10K challenge. And oh, wait, I was talking about Andrea we were talking about Andrea. And I said, it's so hard. Talk to her and I got to lift myself up. And what else?
Because she hates everything. I'm just kidding.
She doesn't hate everything. Is that what you think? I'm going to tell her. Rick said you hate everything.
No, not everything. She loves chickens.
She has chickens. No. She doesn't hate everything. She's just much more skeptical than I am. I'm very optimistic about the world, and she's not. But that's why we connect, I think. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's so funny. Anyway, my week was okay. I think what's happening with me is that I'm getting into a new rhythm. So I'm just trying to. Laura just said, share the live. I don't know what that means. Mm-hmm. You want to come on?
Oh, really?
I think that's what she said. Is she?
I don't know what that means. Share the live. You want to?
I don't think so. I don't think. I mean, I'm going to send you. You can come on if you want, but I don't think that's what I'll say. I mean, I don't know.
This is funny because I think me and Carmen both did it just like a dog, and we were like,
Why are you calling me a dog? No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, we're doing a 10K challenge of walking every week. And then I failed so badly the week before. I asked these two if I could just send them every day a status. And what I ended up doing was when I was at like 4,000 or 5,000 and I hadn't gone for my workout or for my walk, I would send them a picture. Share what live? I don't understand.
So she said not in the chat. So send her the link.
Oh, okay. I'll send it on Facebook. Okay. I don't know. I feel like there's something wrong here. I don't know. I don't know. I would love it if she came on. Okay, wait. How do I do this?
I'm only at 4,000.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I'm only at 4,000. So after this, I'm gonna be stepping the whole time till midnight.
Let's see. What am I at today?
How can you guys do it so late?
I'm at 6,800.
All right.
Well, since I don't have a watch anymore, I'm at 10,000.
Can't you still use your phone?
Yeah, but you have to carry your phone all the time. If you don't, it doesn't count, whatever. But I have it. It broke. It's okay. I'm not going to get it fixed. I'm just going to get a new one. It's time. Alden bought me that one anyways, and I'm mad at him. So, no, people in the chat share the live.
Oh, she's encouraging people. Share this out. Like, share, subscribe. Mash the like button, please. Or the dislike button. That works too.
I'm like, what is she trying to say? You're talking to people like share the live. Go, girl. She did 5,000 steps walking the dogs. That's good. Damn. Yeah. So anyways, so what ended up happening was it started getting me on a rhythm, on a like, okay, I knew it was like, I'm at like 4,000 or 5,000 and I hadn't done my work. So then I had to make myself go. So it was cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, Laura, that was too funny. I was like, come on. You know, you're welcome to come on. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. You don't have to put the camera on, but whatever. It's okay. So it's okay. I'm also a little bit stressed out. Because I'm just trying to figure out next steps on things. So, but I'm trying to stay blessed and happy and positive. And I'm not posting on TikTok that much anymore, except our regular stuff. Not like doing much because I think that's also part of it too. Is that I get wound up into all that. So yay! I love her. She's so cool. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Laura. But yeah. But thank you for asking. So I had a good week. I think I'm getting into a new rhythm, trying to understand what my schedule's like now. I did have a meeting with somebody about another project, which would be great. And then there's a part of me that like I want to keep like I'm so intensely working on stuff, and I can only imagine what it would be like to have so much money that you don't have to worry about paying your bills or whatever. Like I don't know what that would feel like. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I don't think people with money get that.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Because it's different to work with no pressure of needing to figure out what you're going to do next month or the pressure of, I have to do 15 things for my client on Monday or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like if you have to choose, do I pay rent or do I eat? Like they've never experienced that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm that dire, at least not today. Let me knock on wood.
I shouldn't say never, because there are people that were broke and then pull themselves up by the bootstraps or whatever.
Yeah, don't get me started. Yeah, I'm not complaining on that level. I mean, I know what you're saying. I think it's just how do I say it this way? I don't know what it's like to live a life where I'm not stressed about something and then supposed to be creating anyways. Do you know what I mean? Laura just said I have been there. You know what I mean? Like I want to know what that feels like. And even more than that, I would love to know what it feels like to have that kind of security that even if you fail, somebody's got your back. Now I know. I know. Y'all got I know. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's not about you guys, it's not about anybody, my friends. It's just a very different thing, right? To understand what it's like to feel that free that you could just create knowing that you had that security. I want to feel that before I die and not a day before, Lord, because that would not be nice. like all of a sudden, security, freedom, death.
Like people that have always been rich, they've never said, I don't know if I could afford that. That's not a thing. Whatever they want, I'll just buy it. Like they don't
Not in the vocabulary.
Or even it's even deeper than that, Rick. I mean, I know what you're saying, but it's like failure. Like this is why I get upset. Oh, Laura, thank you. Laura's so cool. I appreciate you. Thank you. It's this is my thing with Elon Musk. Like everyone knows I have my angst with Elon Musk, and part of it is because he does that storyline that he did everything on his own. No, you have had parents there for you, that you came from money. So the ability to fail. So you're talking about the basics, Rick, right? You're talking about the basics about like, okay, I'll be able to pay rent and food. I'm saying, imagine if you could fail, be okay, and then try again. Most people who fail then turn around and like they're bankrupt. They've lost everything. You know what I mean? Like if you get a shot, you got to take it and you got to succeed or you're screwed. So it's even, you see what I mean by deeper? It's not even that. It's like, imagine if you could try so many times, fail, eventually you're going to make it. You know what I mean? Because you learn from every time you fail. But if you ain't got that kind of bank, come on.
I don't know who said it, but I love that expression that failure is just showing you how not to do it again next time.
How not to fail. Do it again. Right. Yeah. I don't know either. I have a feeling it's something like Michael Jordan said or something, whatever, but I don't know. Yeah. I totally agree with you 100%. I feel like, yeah, that would be like, I would love to have that feeling. I don't know. And not have to, it's not have to work, but not have to work for somebody else in that capacity where you're not stressed about other people's stuff, So, yeah, but it's fine. Okay, cool. Any other questions before we get into our questions, our very important questions of the evening? Just kidding.
Wow, we already more than a half an hour, so yeah.
All right, we can call it a night. Are you guys done?
I don't know. I'm saying let's dive into the next. Let's go.
What was the question I sent you? I was asking you guys what your favorite drink was as a kid. I hope it wasn't alcohol when you were 7 or whatever, but what your favorite drink was as a kid and what your favorite drink is now. And if you have a favorite drink now, alcoholic or not, what's the recipe or what is it? So Rick, let's start with you. I'm going to give you guys a hint.
We had this glass that was like this big and this thick, and I filled that sucker with milk to the top, and I would guzzle that. I loved milk when I was little. Now I'm lactose intolerant. How funny is that? But now,
wait, you used to drink like regular cow's milk?
This is what I drink now.
Okay, we don't need to advertise people unless they
want to sponsor.
Unless it's Bundaberg. I'm just kidding. Okay, wait. So now you drink what? Strawberry juice?
No, it's like watermelon flavored water. It's watermelon flavored water, basically.
Flavored water.
That or water. That's pretty much all I drink.
Wait, so you used to drink milk that much? I never drank milk. Really?
And sometimes I'd use Nesquik strawberry. Ooh, so yummy.
Look, it's
that was my favorite.
Right?
Really?
Strawberry quick.
I love that.
In the old metal container that you have to use a spoon to pop out the top.
Like the square one?
Yes.
That's so old school. Wow.
For the days.
So Cynthia, that's your favorite when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, yeah.
I was just gonna say, Laura, I was Pepsi. It was Pepsi for me as a kid. The glass bottles, which now they call Mexican Coke or whatever, which just drives me insane. The reason why they call it that is because only in Mexico do they make the glass bottles anymore and use real sugar, not corn syrup or whatever.
Yeah.
This country is such a mess. But we coming back. America's coming back. I have faith.
Here's a funny story from when my cousin, they used to have, remember, this was way back in the day. And I don't know if it was Pepsi or Coke that did it. I think it was Pepsi. And they used to do taste tests. They would set out a table and then blind test you and say, which one do you like better? Now, I know the difference between Coke and Pepsi. Like, it's so obvious. Pepsi's so sweet and, Coke is more rich to me. My cousin went to the thing. He picked the wrong one. I was like, you big dummy. How did you not know the difference?
Oh, wow.
I don't hear Carmen.
Oh, I muted myself because I sneezed. Did he lose a lot of money?
I don't know what he lost, but he lost a chance at something. Or it might have been just like being
He lost his dignity clearly with you.
I think it was like a chance to be in a commercial, I think.
Oh, really? Wow. Yeah.
I was like, how do you not know the difference? They're so different to me. He goes, they're the same to me. I'm like, no.
Pepsi and Coke are very different. And Pepsi wins. If you're on the East Coast, Pepsi wins every time.
Absolutely.
And it's so funny. Over here, people like, no, Coke. I'm like, Pepsi wins.
Oh,
Rick,
so
you're a Coke fan?
I'm Californian at heart then, I guess, because I like Coke better.
Californians don't drink Coke or Pepsi. They really don't. I'm just kidding.
So my favorite drink now is iced tea. But if it's an alcoholic drink, it's Moscow Mule.
Which is made with, look at you. See, we'd be a great place. They're like, why are we going to sponsor you, bitch? You're advertising us anyways, right? Which is made with ginger beer, vodka, and just a little twist of lemon or lime, I think. I think it's lime.
Lime and mint.
And mint. I'm just drinking it like this.
It's good.
It's so delish. Yeah. The diet is also good. I know they're never gonna be like, yes, let's give you money because we're just doing it for free. But it doesn't have to be Bundaberg because they're not really sponsoring us. It could be any ginger beer. See? They paid us.
Now what about you, Carmen?
So when I was a kid, Pepsi for sure. And I used to put M&Ms in it. I know people gross out. I know.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, with fizz. It's so delicious. Yeah, I know, gross. But I don't know. I was just sick in the head. I have no idea. But a lot of us did it. You know what I mean?
All of a sudden, I had a flashback of Pop Rocks. Remember those?
Yes. Yeah, yep. I liked Pop Rocks too. Oh my God, candies back then.
Oh yeah.
We talked about this before, though. Remember the candy cigarettes? That is so bad.
Yeah.
That's so bad. What were they thinking? They even had the tobacco gum. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
The nicotine industry was not playing. They were grooming you from when you were a kid to be smoking, which is why most of us smoked, man.
Yeah.
Yes, M&Ms. That's right, Laura. See, that's what we used to do. And as an adult, I mean, you all know I do love ginger beer, but I have to be careful because I stopped drinking soda for so long. But because I'm not drinking anymore, I do like, so on a Friday night, I'm like, I'm having me some Bundaberg, but just, whatever. So I do like ginger beer. Yeah, it's the treat. But I don't even miss the like vodka part of it because it's so sweet. You know what I mean? Like, vodka just gets you drunk. I don't know. I'm not a big alcoholic, but I do love a glass of wine once in a while. But I wouldn't say it's my favorite drink. But yeah, so ginger beer is probably my favorite. But I wish it wasn't so soda-y.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I also drink a lot of sparkling water too. I don't drink flavored sparkling water though. Yeah. Oh my God, Cynthia. Blech. Did you? How come when Rick said it, you didn't say blech?
I don't like. No, his is sparkling though.
Oh! Yours is just flavored water. Hey, Brian. Hey, Brian.
Only has 10 calories per bottle.
This only has 170 calories per bottle. Wait, I want to see my other water. Wait a minute. Oh, I do drink flavored water. Wait a minute. I do.
Oh, see, she fibbed.
Mm-hmm.
It's this. It's this one, Waterloo, but it's sparkling. It's sparkling.
Okay.
0 calories. Yeah. Waterloo.
Nice.
But I don't drink it a lot because, again, it's soda-y. The sparkling stuff bothers you, but when you're in the mood, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Okay. So did we go through everyone? Adult?
Does Brian want to answer? He just got here, but
I don't know if he heard us. He might be driving or something. He can come up. It's in the thing. He knows. He can come up.
He can answer in the chat.
Cynthia's like, no, Cynthia hates Brian. I just want Brian to know that.
Stop it.
Look at Brian, bourbon, whiskey, and rum for me only. Okay.
Even at 5 years old.
When you were a kid.
When you were a kid? Wow.
Oh, gosh.
All right. What about food? When you were a kid and older. Go ahead, Rick.
Ooh.
It always has, and it always will be, corny as it is, hamburgers.
Really?
It's always been my
when
favorite.
When you say hamburgers, do you mean cheeseburgers?
I don't do cheese, lactose intolerant, remember? So
that's right. That's right. So hamburgers.
There's only one thing I will eat with cheese, and I will suffer through it, is pizza.
I'm not a big pizza person. Everyone thinks that's weird, but I could live without pizza. Oh, root beer. Oh, I loved root beer, but I always drank Pepsi though more. But I love root beer today. Yeah.
I would only drink root beer if I made a root beer float.
Ooh, a root beer float. Let's have that tonight. I want that now.
How about a ginger beer float? There you go.
No, that would be gross. That wouldn't work. No, it's not the same thing. Okay, so as a kid, it was what, Rick? No.
Milk?
Food.
Oh, food?
Food.
Oh, it's the same, kid and adult. Hamburgers are my favorite.
Okay.
Like, if they said to me, Rick, you're only allowed to eat one food for the rest of your life, I would say hamburgers, and it wouldn't be
What's on your hamburger? Just bread and hamburger meat, or what?
I put ketchup and too much mustard. My mom gets grossed out because I put a lot of mustard on it because I love mustard. Pickles, if lettuce is available, onions. Yeah, nothing exquisite.
Interesting. So both young and old. Okay. All right. Interesting. Cynthia, go ahead.
Let's see. As a kid, I loved fried chicken.
Mine too, but go ahead. Yeah.
Now I can have tacos all day, every day.
Really?
I love tacos.
I never want to see Spanish food if I don't have to. Don't get me wrong. It's because I grew up with it. And we have the best Mexican food here, and I will go eat it. But I'm just saying, not if it was the only thing I could eat. Really, tacos. Wow. Okay. Laura said pizza and ice cream. Girl after my own heart. Okay. Brian said pizza.
Ice cream.
I don't eat ice cream and I don't eat pizza, but I just love because that's so old school. That's so Gen X. You know what I mean? Brian said pizza, find me sandwich and egg rolls for me as a kid, and grilled cheese sandwiches. Oh, grilled cheese
Grilled
sandwiches and
cheese.
tomato soup. And that bad tomato soup from the can.
Little Campbell's can.
Campbell's, that's what it was. So ghetto. Okay, as a kid, macaroni and cheese. I loved macaroni and cheese. Like just macaroni and cheese all day long. Yeah. I still love macaroni and cheese, but now I can't eat that much of it. You know what I mean? But I love macaroni and cheese. As an adult, I'm gonna go with brisket. Like it's just really
Brian just said, huh?
I know. Oh yeah, man, I love it. I love anything that's barbecue, but it has to be really good. You know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah. I just had brisket yesterday too.
Ooh,
I know,
Good.
dude. I know. That's so interesting. Okay. What snack did you beg for at the grocery store as a kid when you were in the shopping cart with your mama, your papa getting groceries? I always was begging for cereal. I was always like,
they always bought cereal. We didn't have to beg for that.
I
My
had to beg.
favorites were Captain Crunch, Fruity Pebbles, regular Frosted
You were
Flakes.
rich then. No, I'm just kidding.
But what I used to always want, I'm like, we can't ever run out of this in the house, was snack packs, those little puddings.
I don't know what those are.
Snack packs, yeah, they're like
like chocolate pudding, like Jello.
Jello, but no, but it's not actually Jello. It's pudding.
Bill Cosby, right? Did the pudding?
Well, he's Jello, yeah.
Jello, yeah. Yeah, I was never a big fan of pudding. And I don't like donuts with the filling in it. I don't like anything with.
I don't like that.
I don't like custard. I don't like anything soft. I don't want flan. None of those. I don't like anything custardy or pudding or whatever. So
Portuguese
sorry,
people
Rick, you lose. No, I'm just kidding. What?
Portuguese people usually love all that you just mentioned. They love all that stuff.
No. Brian said shrimp flavor crackers at the Asian market. Okay. I love those as a kid. I've never had anything. I mean, everyone knows this about me, but I don't do shrimp. I don't do any seafood.
I'm allergic highly to shrimp specifically. I can't do it.
Yeah. Lars said ice cream or dill pickle from Bob's Spa. Oh my God. That was such a great corner grocery store. I don't know if it's still there. It's like a little corner store that everybody, like, that's where we used to wait for the bus. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I do remember the pickles. I was never a pickle person. Ice cream for sure. Yeah. I don't do any seafood, so I don't know what a shrimp flavor cracker. What did you guys crave as a kid? Did you guys have any cravings as kids? I craved fried chicken all the time. I could eat fried chicken right now.
Oh, I love fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you beg for as a kid in the grocery store then if it wasn't cereal? Nothing? You guys were rich. You didn't have to beg. You had your people shop for you, I see. This should be an instantaneous question. I'm just kidding.
I gave you mine.
All right. What dish did you try once and will never eat again?
Oh, liver.
My parents try to make me eat that.
I don't know why people are obsessed with liver. It's gross.
There was this one thing that we used to eat, and I was like, how can you say this tastes good? This is this most disgusting thing. And I didn't know what it actually was. And in Portuguese, they didn't know what it was called in English. It was called morsala. And I didn't know what it was. And it was like, it was black, and it was like a sausage. But then I found out what it actually was.
Blood sausage?
Blood sausage. I was like, oh, no. I'm not eating blood. I said, it's in the Bible. I can show you right now. You're not supposed to eat blood. And they never made me eat it again.
Yeah, it just looks gross. Blood sausage is dangerous.
The name of it is weird. Oh, Laura, you didn't like meatloaf?
You're like,
oh, I love meatloaf.
I love meatloaf. Wow.
There's such a thing as bad meatloaf, too.
I used to, and I know this isn't meatloaf, but every time I think of meatloaf, this is what. So when I used to go to the McIntyre's house, the parents' house, when I used to go there, they would make shepherd's pie, which is like, I don't know what the ingredients are, but it felt like meatloaf at the bottom and then potatoes on the top. So I could eat the whole pan. It was so good. And that's where I ate like corned beef and cabbage. Like that's where I got my
Love
Irish
corned beef.
flavor on. You know what I mean? Like I learned so much about that culture there. But yeah, I
You
used to
have never
eat.
had shepherd's pie?
Really?
I've never had it.
Maybe you have, you just don't know. Oh, Brian. Oh, another reason why Cynthia will hate Brian. I'm starting like a fight and shit for no reason, right? And I mean, okay, wait. What is
Yeah.
in shepherd's? Let me just see. Shepherd's
Never.
pie.
Hey,
It's like
Brian, you don't like
meatloaf
pasta
at the
salad?
bottom.
It's like
What?
meat,
Brian
potato.
doesn't like pasta salad?
No, I think
What
he said
kind
he
of pasta
No, I
salad,
think he
though?
likes pasta
does
salad.
like it. He does.
Oh,
Like
he does like it. Okay.
Okay, so some versions add, okay, so here's a typical breakdown based on trusted recipes. The filling, beef or ground lamb. Oh, I don't like lamb, but I probably wouldn't know any different. Onion, carrots, garlic, peas or corn, tomato paste, Worcestershire sauce, chicken, broth, rosemary and thyme, flour to thicken the sauce, salt and pepper. Topping is mashed potatoes with russet potatoes, butter, half and half, like mashed potato, delicious mashed potatoes. And then sometimes they would put cheddar cheese. Okay. If you grew up calling it shepherd's pie, but it had beef, you're not alone. In the US, the term is often used interchangeably, even though purists insist lamb is the defining ingredient. Dude, like, who cares? That's not what I asked you, baby. Shepherd's pie traditionally includes ground lamb, vegetables like carrots and peas, and mashed potatoes topping when made with ground beef. So I'm sure you've had it, Cynthia. It just wasn't called shepherd's pie because I think Latinos make a similar thing.
Yeah, pastelón is a Spanish
what I'm
version, but
saying.
it's made with
Yeah.
plátano, sweet plantains instead of the
Oh, I
potatoes.
used to love plátanos. I don't like the yellow ones though. The
The
ones where you
tostones?
mash them. Yeah, those are, I don't like those. I like the ones that are sweet
Sweet. Yeah.
and delicious and full of grease and like those are delicious. Yeah, I love shepherd's pie. Yeah. I don't care about pasta salad.
What is? I always forget what it is. And the first time I heard the word, I was like, "Why are you cussing at me?" Because it sounds like a cuss word. I was like, "Mofongo." What is that? I forgot what that is.
Mofongo is basically just mashed up plantains.
Plátanos. Why
And
do you say
they
plantains? That's like the English way. Plantains. Plátanos, right?
plátanos.
I'm helping people with their Spanish for Bad Bunny, Cynthia.
You got 4 months. Let's go.
Come on, estoy tratando, okay? Like, plátanos, plantains, okay? Like,
Did you
I
ever
don't
see?
think he has that in his song, but what?
Oh, correction. He does hate.
Oh, he
pasta
hates
salad.
pasta salad. I was gonna say, like, I've never heard someone cheering on pasta salad.
Try it with sweet
Try it with
potatoes.
sweet potatoes.
Really good
What are we trying with
pasta
sweet
salad.
potatoes?
I don't like sweet potatoes.
I don't like
Shepherd's
sweet potatoes.
pie. She's saying try it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Shepherd's pie with sweet potato. That might be really good.
I miss the school pizza.
Oh,
I don't remember having pizza in school, but we went to a poor Catholic school, so I don't know. Maybe you had great pizza, but we didn't
It was
have.
like square and hard. And
they look like, what is it? Elio's pizzas, a little square thing.
That's so funny. Oh my God, you guys are killing me. I can't believe, it's already an hour,
Almost. Yeah.
but we were just talking about nothing.
Like
I don't even think it was particularly funny today. Like, and I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this shit. I mean, this great show. So, oh yeah, shepherd's pie. I ain't cooking it. You cooking it when I come and stay on your couch? Because I do miss though. I know this is gonna sound weird, but one of the things I loved about how I grew up is that I did live in so many people's different homes. So I got used to how everybody cooked and like was excited. You know what I mean? Like, and then I would use whatever charm possible to get what I wanted as far as them cooking certain things. Because I was like the child that was in so much distress. I wish I could have macaroni and cheese, please. You know what I mean? Like, and Mrs. Martin made the best macaroni and cheese, hands down, ever. I still have not tasted macaroni and cheese like that ever. Oh, may she rest in peace. Okay. What was your signature hairstyle or accessory in high school?
Oh, in high school.
Rick, did you have like a mohawk? Or it could be like 8th grade, whatever. I had blonde hair right here. I thought I was cool. And then we used to remember this is so weird. Remember the roach clips with the feathers?
Oh my God, yes.
We used to clip on. We thought we were so cool. Yeah, I thought
Audrey had that.
What?
Audrey had that too.
We all did. We thought we were so cool. So of course, I don't think I even knew what the roach clip was for at the time. That's how ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't know. I didn't know. Yeah. That was me.
Mine's in eighth grade was the side ponytail with like 3 different color scrunchies. And of course the socks had to match. So you would wear like 3 different socks, all the same colors as the scrunchies. Oh yeah.
That's so funny. Remember the scrunchy socks? That's so funny.
Yeah. Oh,
3 pair of socks to match the scrunch. Okay, that's a little odd. Laura said big hair. I still have big hair. Well, I mean, but Laura also is a hairdresser. So yeah. So she knows her stuff. Yeah. We all had big hair though, but Cynthia seems to remember a time when I had really big hair. I'm going to ask Laura because Laura will remember. I don't remember I ever having big hair. I'm going to wait for Laura to respond to that. I
remember a picture with you with pretty big hair, I thought.
What?
I think I remember a picture of you with kind of
blown out.
First of all, Rick would only know any picture I showed him. Look at, she says she has a picture where my hair was really big. And I'm like, I still haven't seen it yet. But I don't remember having, unless I was in color guard in like a performance thing. But even then, our hair was always tied back or whatever. I'm waiting to see what Cynthia's talking about. I mean, my hair was always straightened too. Always straightened. It wasn't, now it's big. I think Cynthia just wants to try to diss me. Brian said I make a good smoked macaroni and cheese. But you know what? Can I say something? See, when you get all fancy with the smoked part of it, that's not going to work for me. Mm-hmm. Straight up macaroni and cheese baked. With the breadcrumbs on the top, maybe a little bit of crunchy cheese. Like, that's okay. Laura, thank you. But I meant when we were younger. Remember, my hair was all straight all the time. Cynthia says I wish my hair was big now.
It wasn't like bone straight where it was like down. I mean, it was blown out. So your hair was like straight and
I'm waiting for the picture because I showed you the pictures I had. You lying. You trying to make me out to be so. Here, I'm going to say it again. Because I always wanted my hair to be big. So I'm trying to figure out what you talk about. But my hair was always straightened with a relaxer and a hot comb or a curling iron. And I had the marks here from like being on the bus. But that hair was on point. Yeah. My body. The torture,
You know what song brings that whole look to me is Cyndi Lauper, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, the video.
Oh, yeah.
Totally looked like that.
But it was not fun. It was not fun. Because now we have product. Like, I barely ever use a hair dryer now. You know what I mean? See, Laura, so thank you. Yes, your hair was beautiful.
Laura, tell the truth.
Well, here's the thing. Laura would know because Laura knows everything about hair. You know what I mean? But I don't think I had... Like you're talking about you said it was like a boofy thing. And I'm saying,
you know how Audrey used to have her hair out?
I did not. Because Cynthia, you know how thin my hair is a facade. This is what people don't understand. Everyone thinks my hair is so like thick and luscious. I have very thin strands. So for me to get it to be big, I have to do what I just did, and we can wait 20 minutes and it'll go like this again. Back down because there's nothing there. It's a lie. So, and I used to straighten it. So that's why I'm telling you, like, oh my God, la brujeria. I look like a witch. Okay, witch. Brujeria. Like, we're learning a lot of Spanish today. Witch.
Bruja is witch. Bruja is witch.
Oh, brujeria is the religious part.
Brujeria is witchcraft.
See, Melanie, I'm learning.
This is like Dora the Explorer. You ever see that? I know it's for kids, but they're like,
The
"Can you
backpack.
say?" Yeah, backpack. But she would pick a word, whatever. Like I don't know, pick a word. Can you say whatever
Yeah.
word it was?
We're learning Spanish for Bad Bunny. This will be good. We'll do this every Friday. He won't use not one of these words.
For the
Plátanos,
next 4 months.
plantains. I don't think that's in his song. Brujeria, witchcraft. I just learned that tonight. See, we all learn.
Can
What's
you
another
say
word?
bonita?
That
Bonita
means
is beautiful, right?
Mhm.
Or Carmen. No, okay. How do you say my name in Spanish? Carmen. Like there's like
Yeah,
a
roll the R's.
MENG. Roll the R's, but say Carmen. Like there's a G at the end, right? That's the way to explain it. Carmen. It does.
Mhm.
How do you say Rick in Spanish?
Ricardo.
Ricardo. Oh, that's Richard, right? What did you say, Cynthia?
That's the same thing you did.
Ricardo, but that's Richard, right?
You want to hear something really, really
Wait,
funny?
is your name really Richard?
No, it's Ricardo. But
Oh, Ricardo. Okay.
I found out what the origin, because you can go back and see the etymology origin of words and names and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
actually, to me, this is hysterical. It comes from a German name, and the German name, I'm not even lying, it's Rico Hard. What?
That's your new name on the show. Hey, everybody, welcome to All About the Joy, Rico Hard.
I should have never said that.
Rico Hard is in the house, and just Cynthia. Yeah, that's hilarious. Rico Hard, that's wrong. Okay. Okay, Ricardo and Cynthia is just Cynthia in Spanish. How do you say Cynthia in Spanish? Cynthia.
Cynthia, yeah.
Cynthia.
I have a Puerto Rican customer that she spells it with, instead of the Y, I, and the rest is
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah, a lot of Spanish people do. They don't use the Y. They'll use an I instead.
Yeah. And my name is really common in Spanish and Italian, Carmen. Even my last name, Carmen Suarez. Carmen Lisette is my middle name, but Carmen Suarez is like Mary Smith. It's so boring. It's like everybody has. Like if you guys go and Google Carmen Suarez, it's hilarious because you'll never find me. Like my client, one of the clients that I left or whatever, she was like, what are you doing? Like, how could I find you? Like, do you have a website or anything? I've been working for her for like, I don't know, 9 years. I said, well, you better write it down. You ready? Write down the way. You got a pen? She's like, yeah, let me get a pen. She's like, let me just put it in my phone. Okay, I'm ready. Go ahead. And I'm like, it's CarmenSuarez.com. She was so mad. It's like I made her go looking for a pen, whatever. I was like, yeah, but my name is very common in Spanish, but that's why I use Carmen Lisette because that's a cooler name, anyways.
It's like Maria. Maria is a very common name too.
Yeah.
Too. And my mother drives me crazy because she'll say Maria or Tony. I'm like, we have 50 of them in our family alone.
Or Jose or Juan.
Yeah, those are very common names, right? Like Peter and Mary and Robert and you know what I mean? Like Richard. Those are all so the same thing happens in other cultures too. You know what I mean?
But a lot of people don't know that. Let's say Pedro is Peter in English. Miguel is Michael in English. Isabel is Elizabeth. So there's a lot of names. Jesus is Jesus.
Is Jesus, but that's weird. It's weird to call us.
I always found that weird.
Well, I mean, but you could say Jesus, but I don't know anybody who calls Jesus in English Jesus. They just call him Jesus, even if they fuck up the accent, because it's a weird thing to say in English.
Awkward, yeah.
Even Juan is John in English.
Look at Rick is all offended that somebody called their child.
Here's a little trivia for you. If I had been born in Portugal instead of here,
he's like, he thinks we're listening to him. We're like, yeah, we're not listening. We know you're bothered by somebody naming their child Jesus.
No, it's just awkward. I don't know.
I think they're honoring Jesus is what they're doing. Usually, it's usually a very Christian family who's doing it. But anyways, go ahead.
But if I had been born in Portugal and not here, my name would have been Emmanuel.
Yeah, that's very Latino.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny. All right, my friends. Well, it has been a pleasure. We are at the hour point 4 mark. Any last words? You want to go over the last questions I have?
Sure.
I give
What
myself.
was your Saturday? What?
I was going to give myself a self plug, but you can go ahead with the question.
Oh, go ahead. Let's do your self plug because I don't want that to be the last thing people hear.
Yesterday was my 10-year everyday broadcasting anniversary.
Is it today?
Yesterday.
Oh my God, I'm horrible. I forgot.
We're going to celebrate tomorrow, though. From
How are you
5 to
celebrating tomorrow?
5 to 7, I'll be on, and anybody can come on. I'm going to put up the link, and anybody can come on and join.
What do you mean anybody can come on? You mean actually on your show?
Yeah.
You mean just in the comment section?
No.
Oh
I mean, yeah, on the comment section too, but come on video. I already got people saying, oh, yeah, I'll be there.
Look at Brian. Brian is also a very common name. But I forget your last name. What's Brian's last name? I forget. But your last name isn't common.
It's not Cattle Skull.
No, it's not. It's something, but I forget what it is. I think he doesn't use it online on purpose. But congratulations, Rick. So for those of you who don't know, who may be listening, Rick has his own show at rickcosta.com. It's a religious show, Christian show. And he's every day for the past 10 years. That's crazy. He's never missed a night. And it's a cute show. Now that it's under like 30 minutes, it's kind of really fun, especially if you're not religious. No offense to the religious people out there.
Melanie's like,
no. I don't mean it that way. I mean, before sometimes it went really long on the prayerful part. I'm just saying it was a long. We talked about this, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's a really good show, especially if you are a Christian. You should check out his show at. I'm going to say it once. JesusDidIt.com. .org. Why don't you own .com? Do you own .com?
Because somebody in like China has it and won't give it up.
Well, they probably would for the right price.
Exactly. I'm not paying them.
JesusDidIt.org or go to rickcosta.com and you can find the links there. And celebrating tomorrow from what time?
Eastern Standard Time from 5 to 7.
Eastern Standard Time, 5 to 7 on all platforms.
Yeah.
But you can find them on YouTube easy. Wow, congratulations. That's kind of interesting. 10 years.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Like, how many people can say they've been literally online some way or another for literally every day for 10 years? Probably not that many.
I cannot say that is true for me either. No. Yeah. But you did a show. I don't think it's just online. I think a lot of people could say they've been online every day for 10 years. But you're doing a show. I think that adds to it. You mean... You know what I mean? Like you're doing a show. That's a lot of work and you're providing a service and you see it like that's different, you know?
It's not just like, hey, what's up, friends? Let's talk chit chat.
Email, duh. You know, like, you're doing a show for, I don't think most people, even on broadcast television, can say they've been on television every day. I bet you Joe Rogan can't say that. You know what I'm saying? Like there are a lot of people who are streaming every day, whatever, who can't say what you just said. So, but congratulations. That's amazing. So it was yesterday.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. But you're celebrating on Saturday. I don't know if I'd want to come up because, you know, that's a different vibe of people. No, I wouldn't want to because I don't think I could hack it. I don't think I could keep up. They're going to be talking Bible stuff. What you guys going to be talking about?
Anything. It's going to be just random.
Anything? You sure? You're like, I want to talk about Donald Trump. Boom. Be careful what you say. No, I wouldn't. I would never be.
It will all be in Portuguese too. No,
definitely not.
It's all going to be in Portuguese. Yeah. How many languages do you speak? 2, 3?
Me?
Yeah.
English, Spanish, Portuguese. And if I learn another one, it's going to be Italian.
Yeah. Cynthia, just Spanish and English?
Yeah. And I'm learning Italian, so I know a little bit.
Oh, molto bene.
Whatever. No, I'm just kidding. I only know Spanish and English, and I barely know Spanish. No. You know what? I did. Okay. So I used AI the other day to have a conversation in Spanish. And I was like, you're going too fast, AI. because whenever anybody speaks too fast, I miss it. So
Yeah.
he was like, okay, I'll go slower. And I was like, okay, good. And then I was like, still too fast.
Muy rápido. And muy fast. Say it with me. Muy rápido. But say it at a Spanish. Muy rápido.
But I'm also trying to learn to my writing is so bad. I understand it extremely well, especially if it's like you're talking normal pace, right? Or Carmen pace, I should call it Carmen pace. But and I can speak it okay. I don't have a big vocabulary, but it's just I cannot write it at all. Which I'm just trying to learn. So I really want to learn how to play the piano too. That's my next thing. I know, random, but what?
I would love to do that too. My parents made, because our church had it was a Portuguese church. They had a school, and they made us go to school. So I went to regular school, and then I go to Portuguese school for 2 hours later after that. I'm like, this sucks. I'm just school.
But aren't you glad though? Because now you know Portuguese pretty well.
Yeah, and I can, get by writing. I can definitely read it.
Oh yeah, like if I was in a Spanish-speaking country anywhere, I'd be fine. That's not the problem. But I can get by kind of writing. Like you would understand what I'm trying to say. And I have the people I work with or whatever who are Spanish. I always talk to them in Spanish, and they always tell me, "You talk too much about how much you don't know, but you know a lot." But it's just so funny because I just miss some words. But they're also everyone here mostly is Mexicano. And so I've now picked up a lot of the words because we grew up on the East Coast. So it's more Cuban, Puerto Rican, Dominican, that flavor. So it's interesting. Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited for Bad Bunny, whose real name is Benito. What?
We're back to Bad Bunny again.
Because I want people to be excited. I don't like Americans being negative. I really don't. I want us to be more positive. There's no need to be negative about the halftime show.
How come he's called Bad Bunny and not Conejo Malo? No, I'm dead serious.
I have no idea. No.
He, Spanish. Why is he called Bad Bunny?
Yeah, no. He talked about it on Stephen Colbert or one of these guys. And I was listening that at one point he wanted to be a persona on stage. And actually this whole interview is in English. And it's so interesting. He speaks in English the way I speak in Spanish, very slowly and thoughtfully and whatever, because he's thinking in Spanish and translating in English. And so that's what I have to stop doing is I have to start thinking in Spanish and speaking in Spanish, but I'm thinking in English and trying to translate. But he does the whole interview in English, and he says that when he was younger, he wanted it was easier to be a persona, to be like a character on stage. And then I think it was Stephen Colbert, I forget, Jimmy Fallon, one of these guys, asked him, is that what it is now? And he said, no, now I think I'm Benito, but that's my, but Bad Bunny is also my name. And then he said, and sometimes Bad Bunny is more Bad Bunny on stage. So I was like, oh, okay. So, but yeah, no. So yeah, I'm excited. I know I'm harping a little bit on the Bad Bunny thing, but I think it's so easy to be negative in this country right now. It really is. Everything is a battle. And I'm just saying it doesn't have to be. Everything isn't something that's hurting you. You know what I mean? Like everything that's being done isn't about you. Like it can be about all of us, and we can have a little bit more joy, a little bit more positivity. I mean, maybe I'm being a little corny, but I don't care. Like that's the whole point of the show. Is to bring us back.
I just have another example. People don't have a fit about going to Hawaii and they say aloha, mahalo. Like you don't usually have a fit about that.
Yeah, but if they were doing a whole Super Bowl show, based on Hawaiian, whatever, they'd be upset, because we're in that place. That's where we're at in this country where everybody has to fight all the time. I mean, I hear you, Rick. I know what you're saying, but it's like, that's exactly the point is, yes, they would. It's not American. And what they mean by that, we all know what they mean by that, and we're not going to go there, but you see what I'm saying? It's like, I want us to be better than that because I know we can be. We can get back there. We can, but we have to start reminding each other. You know what I mean? Like and we have to stop avoiding having the conversation. And the conversation doesn't have to be about, well, I'm Republican, I'm Democrat, it can be like, you know what? We Americans, can we act like it? Can we remember what that was like? What was that like to be an American, to be helpful, to be kind, to be open, to be, full of possibility. You know, if Andrea was here, she'd be like rolling her eyes like,
whatever, Carmen.
good, yeah, because she would, but I'm like, look at, there's the reality of what's happening, and then there's who we can be. And I'm always going to aspire to the other thing. I'm always going to aspire to who we can be. What's the point? Otherwise. Anyways, I'm excited for Bad Bunny. So I have a few announcements. Wait, Cynthia, do you have anything else you want to add? So I have a few announcements to make as well. I'm going to do a better job of asking this. If you could please like us on YouTube. I appreciate everyone liking us on Facebook, but it does nothing for me. Facebook is never going to pay us anything. You know what I mean? So if you could please like us. I know you can't see how many people are liking us because I have it turned off, but if you could just like it, and if you have 15 other email addresses, just like it, you know, just help us out. And for those of you who are giving us thumbs down, we appreciate it. If you don't like the show, whatever, but you've watched it and that's fine too, because it is interaction. That's good. That's good. You know what I mean? Please add us on YouTube as well. If you don't know when our show's on live, it's always Friday Night Live. You can come hang out in the chat. You can also come up if we know who you are and have vetted you. We have no problem with having people come up. So that Friday night, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And then our other shows are pre-recorded. So I need to keep telling people this. Rick and I are usually in the chat when those shows go out. Okay. And that's Thursday nights at 6 p.m. is Culture and Consequence. And then on Sundays is the Private Lounge. And that's at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. Did I say that right? I did. The Private Lounge is usually our interviews, but those are pre-recorded shows. You can watch those at your leisure. So really, really appreciate everyone's support. I got another subscriber today on Substack, a paid subscriber.
Oh,
I'm like, why are people paying? I mean, I need the money. So I just was shook at, you know, like it was kind of, and I got another just regular free subscriber. So if you can subscribe on Substack, that's fine. But my Substack posts generally are just all culture and consequence. So usually politics. But I think it's fair to say, and I know Rick and Cynthia, you guys may have watched a couple of them or whatever, we're trying to teach something through our interactions. Right? Well, how would you guys define culture and consequence? The shows between me and Andrea.
Exactly that. You know, you just kind of, you and Andrea both have two very different looks at how the government's running and how the world is right now. But it's also good because you explain everything so clearly for everyone to understand. Like me, I'm not a big politics person, but when I watch it, I get it. I understand it.
Really? I'm good. Yeah. And then I try to write at the bottom. I realized one of the things I wrote was too fat for the screen. I didn't realize it, but I always try to write at the bottom what it's for and where you can get the information. You can also reach out to me because I'm never going to give you facts that are not correct. I do make errors once in a while. Like I said, 216 instead of 218 or something like that. That's just a little whatever, but the main point will always be factual. And if not, I will make sure to retract, but I never talk about what I don't know, just to be clear. But Rick, how do you feel about it? I know you're not into politics or whatever, but I know you've watched it, at least a couple of them. Would you say that it's a show that's about fighting and blah, 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 or what would you say?
I view it as political conversation with added, how can we make things better?
That's what we're trying to do. Okay, good. Yay! Well, that's the whole point is like having, because I think people always think you have to be on one side. And I think people think like you're either a liberal or you're a conservative. And I'm really in the middle. I think I'm more like most people. I do. I think we've done a really good job in this country of separating ourselves. And I think it's time to get us all back. And if you noticed in last week's episode with Andrea, she was even saying, and I didn't stop her, but she was even saying, like, I don't know how we get back to it. How we get back to it. Like, hey, Mario, miss you, love you. You know, like even even she was saying that, and I was like, I ain't gonna say one word because she didn't even hear herself. She don't even hear that. She wants us back together. Yes, you know what I mean? Like. So yeah, so check that out Thursday night, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, but you can watch it at your leisure. Culture and Consequence. woke up. No, so I just woke up. Yeah. Well, we're jumping off because we're at 119. And
Don't forget about Sunday show.
Sunday's show is going to be so much fun. Cynthia is so mean and horrible. No, I'm just kidding. Well, Rick, you were supposed to be on that show. I don't know what happened to you that day. That was your
it's
internet.
like with Cynthia's internet going in and out. That happened to me.
It was terrible. So Rick didn't end up on the show, and I was able to edit that out because in the beginning he was there and I had to edit him out. So just go and watch it just for the edit. But we have Trish Roberts on the show. She is a life coach, but with a twist. And it's really an interesting journey, I would say. Right, Cynthia? It was interesting to sit and talk with her. And she's also a very positive and joyful person. So check that out on Sunday. But yeah, thank you everyone for listening for a little bit. And guys, thank you so much for chiming in about culture and consequence. I appreciate it because I know I didn't ask you to do that. And yeah, remember at the end of the day, it really is all about the joy. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Good night. See you Sunday. Mwah.